The letter was to get me to talk from the time it was posted in the mail, because they send letters another way and I can't speak anymore. I've seen, but I can't speak anymore because of trauma. That was a big deal, the letter. It was another big hopes and dreams. I am not thanking anyone. Don't even dream yourselves that I ever say thank you or even fucking speak to any military or police officials for as long as I live on the fucking earth. I'm talking about the ones that flew around the fucking house in circles and embarrassed yourselves. You never came in. You never fucking came in. It was a big deal, and it's really upsetting to me as a victim of crime to have my relatives pinning a letter to a fucking man I've heard involved and at the scenes of multiple homicides, involved in the scene of the crime where there's chemicals that I can't even speak to describe anymore. In the scene of the crime when there's human remains, I can't even speak to describe anymore. She's pinning him a letter, talking to him like it's just horrendous. She's really, her mind's gone, man. Her mind is fucking gone. They're working with the city officials here to say that I'm imagining it all to this very day in order to, by force, enter into my room to get me out of the terror cell, to get me to stop talking. That's the only, whatever the word. The DCFD linked to the Pentagon. Like because I say all this, right? Well, I guess so. Apparently nobody cares enough to come in and actually end it. And certainly the citizens of the U.S. don't care anymore. They see this as revolution, I guess. It's not. It's carnage. And it has gone way beyond any sort of warfare. It is the only word I have is carnage. I've heard multiple women just die upstairs, just be laid out and killed. I heard one the other day. It was pretty savage. A guy walked right in. I assume a guy, okay? From the Al Mob over my door. The TV was blasting. It was after the fire alarm, which I reported, and the floors, which I filmed. I was in my bed at that point, and so whatever time that span was, I guess there's agents out there. Good for them. Keep clock, man. That's what you're doing. Well, I'm living through this. Okay. Someone came in and I heard her go like this. Woo! She was really startled. They muffled her mouth. She was in her 30s or 20s, maybe my age, but she sounded young, like I do, a younger 40s or a younger person. And they surprised her, and she went, ah! It wasn't even like that. She was screaming. And it was muffled, and she was surprised. And it was instant kill. Like, I could probably get the exact way it sounded if I went over some scary movies. Like, but I know what I'm hearing, okay? And she was up there. That was her that was up there. Well, there was two or something. Okay, so yes, and then the white one comes down and appears at the scene of the crime. So this is something I didn't mention. I mentioned the bodies in the kills. So that was just whatever. You go ahead out there, special ops, and keep date and numbers and times, because that's all you ever did. All right, so yeah, someone came in really mad from the Al Mob and took a chick out. They're always killing women upstairs. Always. I will never forget that. And they covered her mouth. She screamed really loud. It went really fast. She was dead. There was walking in the hallway and more of that rattling after the kill. The TV was blasting. It went right back down. And then the white female, within 10 minutes, it was about 10 minutes. It was a little sequence of time after, came down the stairs with her blasting cell phone and then right back up, strolling the house. And it was my guidance that they wanted me to talk about them because the DCFD and all these city officials would have come and said, I imagined hearing another homicide. I'm just imagining everything in here. The floors is impossible to imagine because I was so, whatever the word, I didn't film stuff that I will never forget in my cotton picking life. I'm not going to comply with that. That's fucking absurd. Next time they raise hell underneath my floors, it's all going on the internet. Every fucking last iota. Unless God says don't, it could get you killed, which is what he's been telling me because it's so fucking illegal, whatever is going on down there. So I'm going to go. Goodbye.